Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today we are on a mission. Today we're gonna search for the perfect ring. The perfect wedding ring, right? For Path of Exile players. Today we are going to gamble 60 precursor rings. These ones over here. Holy shit. That's expensive. I'm just going to tell it right away. I've done this gambling once. I think it was 2 leagues ago, maybe 3 leagues ago. I think it was in Harvest League, where we gambled 60 of the blue precursor rings, which are the power charge related ones. This time around, we do the green ones, the frenzy ones. So, if you're unaware how this works, there is like 2 ring parts. They drop from the Delph bosses, which one comes from the guy that I always, the blind dude, the Atsua Totli. No, the Ahua Totli. Okay, Ahua Totli is dropping the Mido ring, okay? Then you have the Lich drops the Mountain ring, and Owl drops the Valley ring. So the problem is, when you kill Owl, it can be either the green one, the blue one, or the red one, right? And then you can basically vendor recipe those 3 parts. I'm going to showcase this here, right? This gives you the pure cold one. If you would vendor, like this ring now has 3 frenzy modifiers basically, right? Because it's the green one. If I would vendor 2 green ones and 1 blue, I would get 2 frenzy stats and 1 power charge stat, right? And if you vendor a red, a green, and a blue one, you're actually gonna get a prismatic ring, which is this one here, which has 1 power charge, 1 endurance, and 1 frenzy modifier, right? And this is how this basically works. So you kill the Kurgal, for example, right? This is this is the Lich, I think, yeah. You kill the Lich, and he drops 1 mountain, whether it's red, green, or blue. And then you have to farm all these up. And in the end of the day, once you have 3 green parts or whatever combination you're looking for, you can vendor recipe those and then just get the precursor ring out of it. So, for the write-down, if we take a look, we have 60 Precursors emblem by Wings here, and he collected those in the matter of 3 days, I think. And he paid, I'm just gonna say how it is, he paid over 360 exalts for all of these, but to make it fair, we're going to calculate the actual price that you would pay of getting 1 ring and then multiply it by 60, because he was done with the league, he has I don't know, 350x or something laying around and be like, yo, we're gonna do this gamble now. And that's why he just bought off the market. Doesn't matter if he paid actually 5x in the end to get the last couple of rings. Because the Mido ring is going for 25 chaos, I would say. The Valley ring at the moment, 2 exalts. And the Mountain ring, there is only 5 pieces left. You know, he bought off the entire market. Usually these rings go 2.5 to 3 exalts. I think the last 2 or 3 rings that he bought, he paid actually 7x for it. Because this was the only one on the market, right? So keep that in mind. So that's why we said, you know what, the Mido is 20 chaos, the Valley is 150, which is 1.5 exalts for a realistic price if you're not gonna ninja off the entire market, and then the Mountain ring for about 3 exalts. And then basically you vendor those and you get your precursor ring. And today we're gonna just check 60 of those. So that means this gamble is round about 282 exalts for these rings here for this tab. And the question is, what are the rings that we're looking for? What rings would bring the big currency? So if you're going to take a look at the precursor rings that are super high price, we're just going to sort by price. Then you have maximum power charge is always good. Damage per power charge is good. Movement speed per power charge, per frenzy charge, sorry, is good. So there is a couple things that are really, really good. For example, for my accuracy stacker, I'm also using precursor rings, which has 1 max frenzy charge and double accuracy mod. So this is the thing, right? There is a list of stats that you can get, which is basically here's the frenzy list, right? And then you have to think about if you mix those with frenzy and power charge, there's another lot of power charge modifiers that you can get. It's involved insane RNG. And I think the last 4 here, they cannot roll twice or 3 times, right? So you cannot get a ring with free frenzy charge. It's not possible, right? But you can have actually a ring that has 3 times regen, and then it would say 0.9% life regen per frenzy charge, right? So my ring, for example, this one is a double accuracy one. So as you see, if you alt over, you have 2 times the 10% accuracy per frenzy charge, and that makes it 24, same as on the other ring, double accuracy and onslaught while at maximum frenzy charges. So it's insane RNG involved, but as I said, all the good modifiers like flat cold damage per frenzy charge, maximum frenzy charge, and as well as movement speed or damage per frenzy charge should be the winners. Okay, I think that's enough talking, and by the amount of this price of this gamble for like 300x, right, we not gonna calculate in 60 wisdom scrolls, okay? Just, you know, we just gonna... We still self-fund those, by the way. So, we need 60 scrolls of wisdom, and I would say we're gonna start right away and see if we can actually turn profit out of these, and price checking those will be literally super bad. I just think if we're gonna hit one ring that's worth a mirror, which would be more than the gambling cost, we call it a day and say like, yo, we made insane profits, same way as we did on the power charge one. Good. Bam. First one, movement speed, frenzy charge and kill, damage per frenzy. This is actually not even bad. Not gonna lie, the frenzy charge and kill is a dead stat on this ring, but it has movement speed and it has damage per frenzy. So if you would just check those 2 mods here, there is one Exile. Okay, never mind. This is shit. Wait. Wasn't there another one that's like probably super overpriced, right? Because some people think they found the undisputed godlike ring, but it's actually trash. Never mind. So, I thought this is better. So, I guess we just need to hunt for the +1 frenzy. Movement speed, accuracy, and chance to gain maximum frenzy charges, which is not bad either. Like, here, actually, all 3 stats would be viable, but I personally think, you know, the 1 max frenzy is just too good to pass on. Then we have frenzy charge duration, chance to gain a frenzy charge on kill. Okay, this ring, absolute trash tier, you know? This ring you can take for leveling or so, I don't know, like this is actually trash tier. Chance to frenzy charge on kill, because the thing is, on kill sucks. I can just use blood rage and have the same frenzy on kill. The good thing is frenzy on hit, which is also a modifier that you can get, but that's why I just say like frenzy on kill always sucks. Physical damage reduction per frenzy, and frenzy on kill, that totally garbage. Then we have frenzy on hit, evasion rating, and crit strike chance. So, if we just ignore the fact with the evasion rating and we just go frenzy on hit and crit strike chance, there is none on the market. Interesting. I think this is definitely good. This is definitely good. So, then we have charge duration, physical damage, and chance to gain maximum. Nope, I don't think so. Movement speed, frenzy on hit, and accuracy. That's not bad. Because I'm always thinking like, I would use that, right? And the biggest problem that I have on my Tornado Shot Frenzy build is frenzy charges. How do I get those? And at the moment, I'm only running 10% or 5% chance from my Anomalous Blood Rage, which costs like 10 exalts this freaking gem, but this only gives me 5% chance on hit. This ring would have accuracy and chance to frenzy on hit, so I'm not sure about the movement speed though, but it's definitely sellable and it's definitely good. Like if we would get one, like my perfect ring would be triple accuracy. I'm not gonna lie, triple accuracy or 1 max frenzy and double accuracy. That would be the jackpot here. So accuracy, frenzy on kill, and frenzy charge. I think this is sellable. This is like questionable. These are like trash tier. So let's move on. Frenzy charge duration, cold damage is extra, and wait. 1 max frenzy, this is the first one. So 1 max frenzy alone is about 20x, I think. 25x, 44x. There's only a few on those, right? Because the 1 max frenzy charge is a rare stat. So this is definitely probably the best one so far. Cold damage as extra chaos is not bad. The only problem is this increased frenzy charge duration. So I would probably say it's not the best max frenzy charge, but it definitely will sell for like 30, 40 exalts or even more if you find somebody that needs the cold damage as extra chaos damage. So, next one. We have damage per frenzy, crit strike chance, and maximum if you get it. Sellable. I just don't know why I would use that in that regard, but, you know, there's like so many builds that could actually use those kind of builds, like rings. Evasion, regen, movement speed, I don't think so. Like, it's question mark, right? It's not a bad ring, but it's not good either. Accuracy, Flarsk charge, yeah. That's actually not bad either. It's accuracy, damage, and Pathfinder integrated. Because I'm actually using the same mod over here on my precision flask charge when you deal a critical strike. So here is kind of the same, just with maximum frenzy charges. That's interesting. Are we gonna produce a bunch of, like, accuracy stacking rings? Wow. Okay, we have movement speed, 1 max frenzy, and crit strike chance. This is big money, dude. I already tell. This is big money. Just comparing, like, these deep delvers and whatnot, they always want to have, like, movement speed and 1 max frenzy, and these are going for, like, 100x or some shit. Okay, that is big money. That is definitely big money, because it actually has 3 good mods, not like this, where it only has, like, 2 good mods, or... You know what I mean. So this ring will probably just win the gamble on itself. Now, probably, I don't think it's a mirror tier ring or something like that, but it's definitely worth a lot. Then we have Frenzy on Kill and Evasion. That's trash. Then next one, we have Movement Speed, Evasion, and Damage per Frenzy. That's questionable. Next one, Frenzy on Hit, Accuracy, and maximum frenzy charges on, like, chance to gain maximum frenzy charges. This is, like, on par with the other one that I was talking before, when I actually can find it. I have, like, so many rings. I think it was this one. So here we have accuracy, frenzy on hit, and movement speed. Here we have accuracy, wait. Accuracy, frenzy on hit, and max frenzy. So these two are actually quite good, especially when you're in need of frenzy charges. It's like, I'm gonna mix up so many rings, so we're just gonna keep on going. Frenzy on hit, cold damage, increased crit strike, definitely sellable. Then we have movement speed, crit strike, physical. This is probably not that valuable. 20% accuracy. This is the first one that has a double stat on it, which is double accuracy rating, and cold damage per frenzy. And if you're wondering, would I use that? No, I would not. The thing is, I'm a lightning-based build. The cold damage per frenzy doesn't really bring me a lot. But still, for some accuracy cold damage, I don't know if there is a build like that. Next one. Frenzy on hit, cold damage, and evasion. Didn't we have, like, a similar one already? Like, they're all, like, pretty similar, right? Oof, that's going to be so hard to price check those. Wow. Double frenzy charge duration and iron reflexes. I think this is kind of the winner for the most useless one, I think. We keep on going. Movement speed, frenzy charge duration, frenzy on kill. That's utterly trash. Then we go with dodge, cold damage, and evasion. That's trash. Then we have cold damage, max, and life regen. I probably would say nope. Then we have cold damage, chance to block, and maximum. And if I say maximum, it's not 1 max frenzy, it's actually chance to gain the maximum, right? Then we have movement speed, damage per frenzy, and chance to block. That's definitely not bad. Then we have frenzy charge duration and double... Wait, you know what? Double charge duration versus dodge, double, and duration. They're like super bad, dude. Like, really bad. So, frenzy on kill, cold damage, accuracy, I would say nope. Then we have frenzy charge duration on kill and accuracy. That's not good. Frenzy on kill. Oh, it's double frenzy on kill. Dude, the rings should get better and not worse. Accuracy, fizz, damage reduction, evasion. That's actually trash as well, I would say. Then we have damage per frenzy, cold damage per frenzy, which is not bad, but the chance to frenzy on kill kind of ruins this ring, which is kind of sad. Then we have frenzy, fizz, damage reduction, and... oh, frenzy charge duration. That's trash. Accurate... ooh, this is nice. This one has a double damage on frenzy and accuracy rating. So this actually, the 5% damage per frenzy charge is doubled. Dude, if you find this ring, like, I remember the blue precursor ring that we once did that had 1 max power charge and double damage per power charge, which was insane. I sold this one for over a mural when I actually got it. It was like in Harvest League, I think, which was insane. So this is accuracy with double damage. I would still prefer the double accuracy for my build, but maybe this has some use for other builds, right? Then we have max frenzy on hit, and oh, this is nice. This actually rolled twice cold damage per frenzy, so you get double the value, double the flat damage per frenzy, and frenzy on hit. This is actually really nice. This is actually really nice. Then we have frenzy on kill, flat cold, and regen. That's probably shit. Going on with iron reflexes, evasion rating. That's trash. Going on with accuracy, crit strike chance. Nope. Dodge, flat, and evasion is not that good. Movement speed, dodge, and crit. I would say nope. Then we have double damage per frenzy and chance for maximum frenzy charges. This is actually not bad. What if like flicker strike? Wouldn't the flicker strike use that? Don't have like flicker strike raiders have like 10 frenzy charges? So they will get 100% global damage and also reset their frenzy charges. I think that's actually pretty good as well. Then we have movement speed, flat, and chance to dodge, block, which is not that good. Movement speed, frenzy on kill, that's super garbage. Then we have damage per frenzy, max, and cold damage per frenzy, okay. Accuracy, crit strike chance, and max. Like this stat with the maximum frenzy charges is like super often. Like I have this like so often already. Double accuracy and frenzy charge duration. Yikes. Sad face. Then we have movement speed, dodge, and frenzy on kill, which is trash. Accuracy, damage, and evasion is not that great. Coming on to the last 12. Flat, crit strike chance, and accuracy, nope. Movement speed, we only have like 2 max frenzy, right? Although this is like really, really good. Here we have movement speed, regen is not that great. Then we have frenzy on hit, accuracy, and duration. Duration just ruins the ring. Accuracy, ooh, again? Double damage and accuracy. Wasn't there another one that we had that? Yeah, we actually have twins. We got 2 times the exact same ring with double damage and accuracy. That's pretty cool. But I'm not sure if it's like super good. Then we have crit strike chance, damage, that's like one of the better ones that are not having +1 frenzy. Duration, frenzy on kill and onslaught, which is kind of trash. Evasion, 1 max frenzy and chance. Okay, this is our 3rd max frenzy, but this is like... I'm like thinking of builds that would actually need this frenzy, the maximum frenzy, for the chance like to gain maximum frenzy. Not really too sure. But just the fact that it has 1 max frenzy already sells for over 30x. Then we have 2 movement speed and frenzy max. This is interesting. Then we do frenzy and kill, damage per frenzy, and cold. Followed by duration, crit, and evasion. Followed by duration and double damage frenzy. And the last one, frenzy on kill, increase crit strike chance, and again, the chance to gain maximum frenzy charges. Okay. We got everything. I think undisputed best ring is this one over here, with movement speed, max frenzy, and crit strike chance. Followed by the... I think it would be that one. Max frenzy and the chance. It's like, dude, I would probably need, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to actually try to price check them, and then actually try to sell them for an good price at least, right? So this is actually very hard to tell. So I'm gonna do something that I usually don't do, because now when you're watching this video, right? This video has been recorded probably a week ago. So I will take the time and actually record a second part, what I'm going to swap over on the end of this video now, to actually tell you guys which ring sold for what and how much did I already sell of those and how much was the actual profit. Because from this glance on, I cannot say. I can definitely say the rings are worth over maybe 100, 150x, but the problem is how much are the big ones are going to sell for, and will it be a profit in the end of the day? So I would say I'm going to take my time now and just price check and sell them and try to get some profit out of this, and I'm going to give you the info in like a blink of an eye, I guess. Welcome back. It has been, I think, pretty much a week now since I recorded the first part of the video, and this time around I want to give you some actual footage of some of the sales and how much did these rings actually sell for, and if we actually made profit. So if we take a look back in the rundown, in the write down, we had like 280x pretty much purchased the rings, right, or paid for the gamble more or less. I think I expected around about 150 or 200x worth of sales, and it turned out it was a lot more than I actually thought of. So the way I sold them was basically, I didn't really care about price checking any of those. So what I did, I was just making a tab, call it like 100x, you know, and then just leave it away, right? Like a couple hours later, put it on 90x. On the next day, bam, put it on 80x, and I just kept on going this way. And today in the morning, I pretty much set them to 10x salts. Like within the first half an hour, I had like 2 more sales over here. And basically, the first sale, the first couple days, like the first 2 days, nothing actually happened. That was actually, that was fun. One guy was actually whispering me. I had them like up for like 70x or something. He was whispering me he wants to buy a specific ring here, and he offers 30x max, because other price predictions or whatever is like stupid, right? And I was like in the middle of a delirium map or something, and I was like, no thanks, you know, just a whisper macro for no thanks, right? And then he was like blaming the shit out of me, saying to me some very bad things. So yeah, I just reported him for harassment and told him that I just deleted the ring that he wanted to buy, because I didn't really care at this point. So yeah, I'd rather delete an item rather than trade it to any like super toxic person. So one ring is missing that I would actually brought 30x, I guess, but I did not calculate this one in. So the first ring sold on 60x salts with the Frenzy on hit double cold damage per Frenzy. I think almost every ring that had cold damage per Frenzy has been sold. The rest that we have here is like, yeah, some movement speed, crit, dodge, like the bad rings more or less, right? The next big sale was like 50x, double cold frenzy, then coldest extra, and cold damage per frenzy with crit per frenzy, like all the good rings. Then we have like a 40x. This was a weird sale actually. It was iron reflexes with double frenzy duration. I have no idea why somebody buys that ring for 40x. I did actually ask him for what build that is, but I barely can remember what it actually was, but it was a very niche specific build where this ring actually fits in. But hey, I'm not gonna judge. I sold it for 40x. Then the +1 max frenzy with the crit per frenzy, where I said this is like the best ring. I thought this will actually sell faster and for a lot more. Did not. But then we have like 40x over here, 30x over here, 30x over here. Yesterday 3 rings for 20x, and today the 2 that I just mentioned with double accuracy, frenzy duration. So at the moment, at this point, I just put it on 10x, and I guess that I will have a lot more sales over the day for 10x and tomorrow 5x, and then I'm gonna be done with selling those rings. But we already have 450 exalts just made out of these things here that are already converted into a nice little mirror over here that is roughly around that 450 exalts right now. So yeah, I expected 150 to 200. It was actually a lot more, and we're gonna have a lot more sales at this point as well. Definitely won the gamble, so we have already like 130, 140, no, actually way more. It's like 170 exalts profit on this point, and it's going to be even more. So I definitely say precursor rings, the blue ones and the green ones, are definitely worth the gamble. These rings will always be needed. I'm using 2 of those myself here. Sadly, I did not get the triple accuracy one for my accuracy stacker, or the 1 max power and 1 max frenzy and double accuracy. But hey, the blue rings will also sell for all these wonder builds and instackers and whatnot, or power charge stackers. I'm just not sure if we would gamble the red rings, the endurance charge ones. I personally don't know any build that would use those. Because in most cases, these synthesized bases with 1 max frenzy charge or power charge or endurance charge are usually better, just because you can add like LE damage with attacks, life, resistance, whatever you need to just have an easier go on your build. But definitely the frenzy rings over here, there is no ring that gives me more accuracy than these here. And for cold stacking builds and frenzy like flicker strike or deck stacking or something like that, it's actually very insane rings. All right, that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.